Hello, you guys, and we're back, and we're going to be cooking on the Smackers channel with Mama T today. Today, we're going to be making appetizers. I love Outback's blooming onion, and it's nothing better when you're hungry and you're sitting there waiting to get seated on, and they bring you that blooming onion. I'm telling you, it don't even ruin your appetite. It's just enough flavor to get you going. So, just come on. We have our ingredients set up. And Mama T, we gonna cook us a blooming onion because Sunday I'm gonna be cooking again for my family, y'all. And like I told you, if it ain't a 8 or better on a scale of 1 to 10, I won't even do the video, okay? Okay, because Mama T's trying to show you some exceptionally restaurant style recipes, okay? Okay, so that's what we doing today. So I suggest you come on the other side and take a ride with me and let's go over these ingredients. Because it's going down today in this kitchen. I've even made the sauce, okay? The sauce. So let's get the tea. Let's get the crack-a-lackin' up in this kitchen. Okay, you guys. We have our dry mixture here. You need flour. We have our egg wash. This is a whole cup of milk, and this is 3 eggs. And this is our onion, you guys, that I have pre-cut, but I'll show you exactly how I cut it. Um, we're going to be using garlic powder, seasoned oil, oregano, salt and pepper, and paprika for this particular, and a little accent for this particular to go into this blooming onion. So here's the things you will be needing, which isn't much, and you're going to have a whisk because once we incorporate the seasonings, you can whisk it around or spoon them, whatever you have in your home to use. Good cooks improvise. So that's not nothing serious. So let's get the crack-a-lackin'. Okay, so what we want to do is basically season our flour. So we have our oregano, and we just want to put that in there heavy over the top because I have a lot more flour in this bowl because I'm going to be doing some other onions later. But depending on what you're doing, that's how you want to put the seasoning in here. And I only have a little bit of garlic left, so we want to put a little bit of garlic in there. We're going to put a little bit of paprika. You can use like half a teaspoon of paprika. Accent, because that flavors up everything. A little teeny bit of salt because a lot of these seasonings already come with it. So I put it in my hands a little teeny bit, as you can see, and drop that up in there. And I like to use fresh pepper, but I didn't get that out. But fresh pepper or peppercorn. Okay, so we got that up in there, and we're gonna put some parsley. And I'm not gonna waste anything because I'm telling you the truth, y'all. I'm gonna put this in a Ziploc, this flour mix, and I'm gonna be saving this. And I'm just gonna straight go in and whisk it up. Make sure that all the flour is seasoned. Now that's the basic recipe, but I'm gonna go in, this being me, and I'm gonna put a little Old Bay, Merlin Old Bay in mine, because Old Bay make a lot of things taste good. And I'm just adding this extra, y'all. This is Mama T style right here. And then I'm gonna take this, y'all, grilled meat steak. I put it in everything. So for me, this is just me, and this how I'm doing that. I'm putting that up in there because This has a powerful taste and it makes everything good. Now I showed you the basic recipe, but now I'm taking it up a notch. I'm doing it Mama T style. Mama T style. I always take it up a notch because wherever you are, it depends on what type of seasons your family used to eating or what audience that you're going to cater to. So that's smelling good too. I'm gonna put some more steak seasoning in because I smell that. So get that nice and incorporated in the flour because that's where your flavor gonna come from right there. Boom. And then we have, I'm going to bring this up because I got a lot of things on this counter, the egg wash. I got 3 eggs in here, y'all. And then I went in with a whole cup of milk. Okay? This is the egg wash. Okay, then I'm going to move these bowls over so you can have a clear picture of what I did. First, I peeled the onion up and I washed it. Okay? Then I set it like this. All right. And I sliced off just enough so the onion can sit flat on this cutting board. Just like so. Then you just do your math like you do a cake. Makes it easy. I cut this way first. And then I cut quarters. That's a quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in between the quarters, I cut 2 slices each, but not at the base. I started like about an inch and a half. A half an inch from the base. So here, here, and here, all the way around. And I went down 2 spaces in between each quarter. 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. 1, 2. And then as you see, you can peel back the layers of the blended onion. So your onion will start to open up and bloom. Just like so. That's how the onion blooms. And then you have the core inside, which once our onion get done, we will cut that out. So, first thing you want to do is you want to go in, put that in there, and on the side, you want to go in and just make sure that the onion is coated all the way around with the flour, the dry mixture. So, okay. And then we're doing everything gentle because my leaves is a little bit loose, y'all. And then I flipped it. And you can just use your hands for real because you don't want to turn back and break too much of your leaves or whatever. So I'm doing it like that. And ain't nothing but this flour is just messy. So you want to go in and shake your onion loose like that, like so. And then we're going to dip that onion in the wash. And you see, we dipped it in the wash. Okay? So we let that get real saturated. And I just made it with this bowl, y'all. And then we turn over. And we get this way with the wash. Okay? So you can see that the onion is fully saturated. And now we just want to take it out. Try to drip your onion all the way through so you won't lose the bag. And then we're going to go in here and coat the onion all over. Make sure it's just coated all over. And it's real messy, y'all. So your company better enjoy the fact that you're getting all this mess on your hand. And so we're going to turn it over like so and make sure its inside is coated. So you might have to peel it back a little bit, make sure everything in there is coated. And you're going to kind of shake it off anyway, you know, when you drop in the iron in. So we're going to turn it back over. And what I'm going to do with this onion, y'all, I'm going to set it right here on this plate. And I'm going to let that freeze in the freezer. Just like that. And wash my hands. And guys, we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back. And our blooming onion is in the freezer. And I'm getting ready to heat up the grease in my wok for the fry. But I wanted it to get, a little stiff so that when it hits the grease, everything will hold on. So we have ketchup, we have oregano, we have garlic, we have mayo, and we have the grand pooper of the recipe. The grand pooper of this recipe, because I've tasted it, I would say is the creamy horseradish sauce is what gives it a tinge, because me and my family, we already make a special sauce, and the only difference I see in this is the horseradish, and it does taste exactly like Outback's tangy sauce. And I'm getting close. I made that right here, y'all. What I did was I took some mayo, it's the base, equal parts of mayo, equal parts of horseradish, because I don't know how much you're making. So I can't give you a cup of this, a cup of that, because you might need more. Just equal parts of these two. Then I go in with the ketchup. After the ketchup, I stirred it. I tasted it to see what it tastes like to my liking. I put garlic, y'all. I put oregano, and I put paprika. I hit it for the color. Because really you can't taste paprika, but it colors things very nice. So after I did that, to my liking, I think I had put, and cayenne pepper, which is up here. Cayenne pepper. Now, maybe I used a little bit too much cayenne, so after I tasted, it was spicy. And somebody who don't like spice, it might have been too spicy for them, because it hit me, boom. So then what I did is I added more ketchup, tasted again, and then I tasted again, and I put a pinch of sugar, just a pinch, just to equalize the pepper, and it's equaled out. And this sauce is nice dipping sauce, you guys. So now you have the Outback dipping sauce, and we're just going to wait for the onion to set up in the freezer, and we're going to deep fry that. And our sauce, again, is going to go into this bowl and go in the refrigerator for Sunday's meal. And I'm going to test the blooming onion tonight for myself, and then Sunday I'll be making 2 more. And this with the sauce is going to be pre-made already, so I won't have to take the extra step on Sunday. So y'all, when we get ready to deep fry the blooming onion, we'll be right back, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, y'all. So we're back. I'm gonna move this out the way because this basket is in the way. If you really seeing the wok here, we got big black wok. And which is right here. I don't know if you can get a clear view, but this is the heated wok, and I'm just gonna put a little piece of I don't think that's light right yet, but because we wanted a high sizzle from this cream. And normally I have my, okay, there we go. If I put this in, it sinks to the bottom, it ain't ready. If I put it in there and it fries it, Then it's ready. I'm gonna wait till the grease get a little bit high, y'all, but that's what's going on. We have our okay, it's right. We have our grease that was heated up in this black wok right here. I use this because it's a nice heating tool and it's big enough to handle this onion. I'm going to be dipping it in with the petals down. And I'm going to do that for like 5 minutes until the desired color. Then I'm going to flip it over and let it fry. So we're going to take this grill meat and we're going to launch our onion slowly. Let me see what else I have. Baby, anything can happen will, but you got to be ready. So I'm going to have my tongues in one hand to help guide, and I got a base, and we're going to gently put our onion in like so. And we're going to let that fry on down. As you can see, we're going to do like 5 minutes until it gets a golden brown in there. And then we're going to take those same apparatuses, tools. And you know, my tools are long, so I'm using a grilled spatula. So, because you don't want to splash. So, I got my tongues and I hold for support, and I had this underneath. So, doing it for the first time. And that way, if anything splatters, it's not within reach. You kind of stepping back off of it. And I got such a big iron, you guys, that is not covering the whole base of it. So I hope everything will be okay. Because normally I don't get this size onion. Well, we're doing a test run on this size onion because I'm making some bigger ones Sunday for Sunday's dinner. So, like I said, I don't really, if I don't get the recipe, right, I don't serve it. So I wanted to do a test run on things to make sure, because these are bigger. And the onions I had done before, they was a little smaller onions. So we'll be there right back, y'all. It's gonna be about 8 minutes. Okay, this is the onion in my wok pan, my big black wok. That's what I call him. And we're just trying to get this up to the desired goldness. And I like mine a little crunchy, so I'm going to get it to that golden crisp. And then take it out, you guys, and we'll plate it up and we'll try the sauce, you know, before Sunday. And we're going to do some more. And I think that I will cut them and I will put them in the freezer with the batter overnight, as to opposed to just like 25 minutes. I'll let them go overnight. That way the batter is nice and stuck on and ready. So we'll be back for the plating, you guys. tag along with Mama T. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Today I'm attempting again to do uh, my blooming onion because yesterday I got everything down to a science. I fried it and everything, and it was great. But some of the petals on the inside, the outside petals were beautiful, but some of the petals on the inside weren't coated properly, and maybe the grease wasn't heated up to the full temperature because the outside was beautiful, but the inner core was not like it was supposed to be. And like I always say, I promise you guys, if it's not an 8.5, 10 is really what I'm looking for. A 10, 11 is really what I'm looking for. But because of the ingredients, I'll go 8. If it's not an 8 on my scale, and I am a hard critic, y'all, then I won't even post it. Then the recipe will be a fail. And I'm just going to tell you the truth. I'm going to keep hitting this until I get this because now it has become a challenge for me. Because this little simple presentation, you could cut this into slices and onion rings, but it's I love presentations, you guys, and I like going the extra mile, and I like seeing extraordinary things. So this intrigued me to make this, but this little I'm gonna call him a sucker. This little sucker here, oh baby, it's simple ingredients, but you better have the secrets to the success of this. Now we're going to try this once again, and I incorporated some secret ingredients in this. I kind of figured some things out in my mind, and I said, you know what? I put a little cornstarch in mine, y'all, because from my last one, I want this thing coated like Outbacks, and I want it crunchy. So I put some cornstarch and I put my seasoning in here because what I found out from the first canvas is I didn't like those seasonings. That oregano dry, okay? Mama don't like that. Mama T didn't like that dryness of that oregano. So I went along and I put eggs in. I put our culture season up in there. I put our garlic up in there, baby. I put it up in there like I season my food. So I know this flavor gonna be a hit. Now we're looking for texture, okay? Because I already know what my season's gonna do. Now what we looking for is coating and texture, and it looks pretty good. But I'm gonna do it again, you guys. But if I get the flavor and the texture and the bloom right, I'm still gonna do it again. Cause just me being me on this side of the bloom, I lost the whole section. So to me, for me, that's a fail. So, but I'm going to fry this up because it might fry up something wonderful and finish the mission, y'all. But for me, I don't want to lose a bloom. I seen where this was done hand cut and it came out perfect. But of course, she does like 100 of them a day hand cut without the machine. And I almost got the hand cut right. I watched her. I'm a precise person. So, but I went over a section right before I opened it up, and I knew I wasn't supposed to hit that section again. Do not go over your blooming onion twice unless there's already been a precise line there, because you're going in too deep and it's a possibility you'll lose a whole section. So, baby, this little thing is a science. This ain't no, out of all the recipes I've ever done, I only failed at 2, and that was the seafood potato skins. They were dry. And I never attempted that again because I had shrimp, crab meat, cheese. I had scallops, and for that to come out dry, that was too big of a loss. And I was defeated, y'all. I don't know. That was like about 10 years ago. I probably could try it now, and I might take that on in the future as a challenge. But I lost that battle with the food, and this is right here my second attempt, you guys, with this blooming onion. So, and I could do this over because it's not like onions cost a whole bunch of money. You're getting them for like, I got $2 one because I wanted to get a size one, and I wanted to get the Spanish onion because it's sweet. And so I figure like I start with a better canvas. But y'all, I'm telling you, this was going to be my appetizer for my Sunday's dinner. If I don't get this one right, it won't be the appetizer. And it might not be it anyway because it's just too much time spent on this. I can move on to my cornbread. Okay. Okay. So hang out with Mama T because her first attempt failed, baby. And it didn't fail to maybe your standard, but it failed to mine. I'm a perfectionist. And so it must have all three elements. I did not like that seasoning that I was told to put on there, oregano and paprika, and no, that's a no, baby. So Trey is going in, Mama T, aka, is going in, and we're putting my smack on this because we the smackers, y'all, and we about to smack down on this onion. And let us pray. God help me to get where I need to go. Amen. Okay, you guys, I am so excited. I won a knockdown fight. I'm talking about a knockout, you guys. Look at my blooming onion, Mama T, baby. Mmm. Baby, we gotta taste this, but you guys, I am so excited because just about when I was about to give up the fight, look at that blooming onion. I'm telling you, one simple step that I did. I cut it and I added that cornstarch and I let it bloom in cold water. And I think that was key. I didn't even have to put this bad boy because first he was a sucker. If y'all looked at this video, he was a sucker at first because he wasn't acting right. But I put this bad boy in some cold water. I don't know what it did to the petals. I don't know. But what I can say is I lost the whole section of this. And this baby, this baby is right. It is crunchy. I got this. So we will have this as an appetizer tomorrow. I'll go get another onion. Oh yes, I will. So just to all the people out there, it's not a Mama Mia, but in my house we say Mama Tia. Mwah! And I'm out, y'all. And I'm happy. Y'all have a great, blessed, wonderful day. And I prayed over that sucker. And he turned out just fine. Okay, y'all. I'm up early today. It's Saturday. And as I said in the video, I attempted to bloom that onion. Look at that. Mama T did that thing, okay? Okay. The first one, baby, the inside didn't get done. So I'm just going to mukbang this and do a little taste test for y'all. Look at that. Here's some of that. Here's some of that. See, a lot of people on the internet who were defeated, y'all, they went on to make onion wedges. But I found the secret. Mm, mm. Melt in your mouth, not in your hand. And if you're hungry, ain't nothing like going out there. And I promise you guys, if it wasn't a 10, baby, I thought this was going to be an 8.5 because I lost some petals along the way. This is it. So, we might have this after all. But don't you think that this sucker wasn't easy? Because this sucker wasn't easy. And this ain't no easy recipe. This is at least an 8. The ingredients easy to get. The prep is an 8. Excuse me, y'all. I'm just so elated. Okay? Because like I stated, I have never failed on a recipe. One, the potato skins 10 years ago. And I never made them again. That was too much good ingredients. And I don't have one of those microphones yet. But if I did, listen to the crunch. Listen, I'm gonna get up on. Ain't no faking up in there. You won't be eating that stuff. And the first one I made with ingredients, this one, I made with my seasoning. What we do here in Baltimore, Maryland, y'all. I put accent. I put seasoned salt and pepper. And next time I hit this with a little Old Bay, I'm gonna be telling y'all the truth. But I say I put cornstarch on here, and I think cornstarch makes all the difference in the world. Look at that. Look at that pedal. Okay, I'm telling you, just as good as Outback. And y'all, I even made Outback sauce. Okay, horseradish, mayo, ketchup, paprika, garlic, okay, a little oregano, and whatever you want to, because that's where I'm at. And I put a pinch of sugar in here, though. And baby, ain't no kids in here right now. So they could make minus for me, but look at that, look at that. Oh. Baby. And I had to move by now. So I'll be walking around the track again. This thing, nothing but good. I'm making this the most for my family. And what I think happened the first time I did it, the grease wasn't high enough. That grease had to be sizzling. When you drop that onion down in there, it got to automatically freeze. And you don't need no refrigerator, nothing else to do that. Because I went with a professional that does the bloomin' onion. She said she does 100 of them at least a day. And I looked at her tutorial. I'll be honest with y'all, I looked at her tutorial. And baby, she said some things that them other folk that was on the channels wasn't saying. And I said, that's what it is. And that's what it is. You ain't got to put this onion in no refrigerator because that makes it soggy. Okay? Okay. Let it rise. After you put that cornstarch, rice flour, don't just use plain flour. It's not coarse enough. And when I tell you, this is a treat before dinner, enough to knock the edge off, better than an onion ring. For whatever reason, I don't know why. Maybe it tastes better to me because the look is better. I don't know. Yes, I am so happy, y'all. And my daughter was going to smack this for us. Well, I'm glad she didn't. Because she's a new baby. And she didn't have time for this, trust me. Now, the next time I do this, it'll be a piece of cake. And I know exactly what I did. But somebody starting this, if you get this right, that want to first go, please leave a comment down on my box and show me your blooming onion. Because I would like to see. Because if you go down Facebook, baby, I'm eating off of this. And I got one of the prettiest ones, if you can see. Do I? And I ain't trying to brag. But y'all, I put in the work. Mama T, that's me. You hanging out with me. And I put in the work. I investigated. I started out with a good canvas. First of all, I hand picked my onion. I got a nice big fat one. And then I cut that sucker right. I need that machine, okay? And if you ain't making over 10 onions, you don't need that machine either. It only take a few seconds to cut this onion right. And you go by the pros. All you do is stick that knife in a quarter inch from the base a 1/4 inch from the base, and take your thumb right here and press down on that knife till it gets to the end, and you keep repeating that all the way around. It's not rocket science or none of that other stuff like they making it seem. Okay, so you only need that knife cut if you're doing a lot of onions, really. Okay, but you do what you want in your house, cause Mama do what she want here. Girl, I'm enjoying this thing. You hear me? It is so good. And I got up this morning, well, my morning, and I had this on my mind. Because one thing about me, I don't really like attempting things and don't get finished. My mother always told me, you start something, finish it. And I don't know why. Because when I lost them petals, I got real discouraged, you know. But a little whisper, the Holy Spirit said to me, try that out. And I followed suit, and it came out just wonderful, y'all. So sometimes you gotta listen to the speaker in your ear. And people say intuition, they say my gut told me. But I'm a spiritual being and I love the Lord and I'm not ashamed of it. And I listen to the Holy Spirit. He guides and He leads me, y'all. And if you don't know Him, get to know Him today. Because He has made a hell of a difference in my life, you know. And I just can't thank Him enough. Even in the hard times and losing my mother, He whispered how to take care of her. He whispered things that were miracles that I should have known. It was to the point where the nurse came in, y'all, and she said, are you a nurse? And I said, Miss, I do hair. But when you're led by the Spirit, He says that you can do all things with Him. And if you believe, then that's what it is. So y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. As I'm happy, and I hope you guys are happy. And I'm gonna say, as we say on my channel, our channel, the Smackers, because we smacks down on these recipes, okay? Not Mama Mia, but Mama Tia. And until next time, please like, share, subscribe, but hang out with me. That's the main thing.